Have you ever wondered what a character like Raven Baxter would look like in the Pokemon universe? Yeah, me too. Come on, let's find out. One thing I think a lot of the Disney Channel reboot continuations did well was showing that you can have character growth while still maintaining some parts of the character that everyone knows and loves. Raven's Home is no different. Raven's Home follows Raven Baxter from That's So Raven years later with two twin kids, one of which has visions. Raven still pursues fashion. You know, she was a big fashionista back in the original series. You see that with the fashion from both shows, and I'm so glad they kept that because it was such an iconic part of that show. But even just the little Easter eggs they did, Raven getting together with Devon after high school, he moved away, but they get back together, have two kids. They're separated. That's a very relatable story. You know, she's co-parenting her twins with Devon, who is in and out of the state. He has another job in a different state. So it kind of works out. She goes back home, but I think the casting was done so right. I think Nia looks just like a perfect mixture between her and Devon. I think the casting for the show was great. But this is not a video about Raven's Home or Raven Baxter's evolution. If you want that, leave a comment down below. This video is talking about Pokemon that Raven Baxter would have. I see Raven as a psychic type gym leader. I mean, she's a psychic for crying out loud, obviously, but her style definitely represents the type of Pokemon she would have. Maybe in That's So Raven, she was a gym leader, like, you know, 5th or 6th gym leader. And then in Raven's Home, you know, in that era, she's more of a Elite Four member, showing that she's mastered her ability, even though she really hasn't. For those of you who may not know, after the original series, Raven was working at Donna Cabana. She gets a job at a pet fashion line. She's sort of working there, not making much. She wants to pursue her dream and start her own line. She then does that when the series ends, but it's a nice little evolution to see that even though she had a lot of dreams, she did make them come true by the end of her series, which I thought was really cool. All right, enough about the breakdown and backstory. Let's get into her team. Come on. Okay, before I start the list, I want to say there will be no legendaries, and this is just my opinion. Leave a comment down below who you would have given her, but let's get into it. Number 1, Espathra. This one just felt so right to me, like the bob cut, the frills, it felt very Raven Baxter. Raven in Raven's Home wears a lot more dresses, a lot more frills. We even know the iconic jacket she wears in the theme song.
Yep, that's me.
Maybe Lumina Crash, Light Screen, you know, Protect. It's something that's gonna flash you and make you stop and think, oh, it's a great mon. I can see her using this on the runway and modeling with it in her business that she has, her new studio. I just think this was a perfect fit for her. It was the first mon I thought of for Raven. This actually inspired the video. You kind of see the eyes. It kind of reminds me of Raven having her visions. It felt very real. I know, I thought this was a good idea. Let me know what you guys think. This one was kind of an Easter egg, but the second mom was Weirdeer, reminiscing the iconic white coat that Raven would wear in the first season in the photo shoot. When she became sort of a cow with the hooves, it reminded me of Weirdeer so much. The nose, the antlers, you know, the hooves. I just thought it was so Raven aesthetic, but more so for the comic shenanigans that she would get into. Because I didn't essentially just want to give her 6 random psychic Pokemon that I liked and think fit her. I wanted to do stuff that fit her, the show, the theming, and her outfits too. So I think Weirder would be a great mon. I could see her maybe using it to get around the city. Maybe it helps the player get to her room in the Elite Four. I don't know. I thought this was such a great design. And maybe it just, you know, is a great companion, like her dog essentially. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Gothitelle for me definitely embodied Raven's attitude, its demeanor. You can see how it looks below, just kind of like it's not taking any BS, similar to Raven. Raven didn't play when it came to, you know, her family, her kids, her friends. When she needed to get serious, she got serious. And I think Gothitelle was the perfect embodiment of that. No, it's not a super strong Pokemon, but at the same time, not every Elite Four member just has powerhouses. And I think Raven definitely can use it to her disposal. Thunderbolt, Psychic, obviously, it has a high special attack, I think. I think this would be a great mon for Raven, and plus it's black and white, very high fashion. I could see her using it to model clothes down the runway, etc. I think Gothitelle was a great mon for Raven. Now, this mon might be a little controversial, but I don't think Jinx is an ugly mon. It's purple, it has the red dress, the blonde, platinum blonde hair. I think it's very sort of high fashion in a way where it's like it's so out there that it kind of can work for Raven's design. I mean, even look at her coat. She was always known for these big coats that kind of were very drapey and had like the cloth accessories. I thought they were so Raven. I just think that that's so Raven. That's the whole pun, you know what I mean? I think it works out for her and her character. I think Jinx is a great mon. Ice Punch, Blizzard maybe, Sweet Kiss. It's gonna give you a hard time. It's gonna flash you and dazzle you. I think Jinx was a great mon for Raven. Plus it gives her some good coverage too. Now, Farigiraf, however you want to say it, I think is a great fit. Not only do the colors work with the logo of the shows, her color scheme overall, but it kind of gives me that urban vibe that we see a lot more of Raven in Raven's Home. She dresses more modern, she dresses more street, it's more street style, it's more high fashion. I think she does a great job of it, especially with her hair. She has braids some episodes, she has bobs some episodes. It's very Raven. Raven always changed her fashion depending on how she was feeling or what she was dealing with that episode. I think think Farigiraf will be a great mon. Again, maybe Reflect. I think Raven's going to be one of those people who kind of can dazzle you with her outfits, make you laugh, but also give you a good battle. Twin Beam, I don't know if that's a great move or not. I'm not really familiar with Farigiraf, but I thought it was such a great mon. And again, it made me think of Raven when I was going through the Psychic type list of Pokemon. Plus, it can be used on the runway. It can help her reach tall things with its head and its neck. You know, I think it's a great mon for high fashion. She can hang the little hangers on its antennas. I don't, what are those? I don't know. Of course, we're giving her Guardy. Of course, we're giving Raven Baxter a Gardevoir. I mean, again, the long, drapey sort of coats, Gardevoir's drapey. I don't know why the inside, I never know like the inside of her dress green. I don't get that, but Gardevoir is such a great mon for Raven, and I think it fits her psychic abilities. I think it's very powerful. I think Raven becomes more connected with her psychic side and embraces it more as an adult. Yes, she still gets into trouble, ends up misbehaving. But at the same time, she's very aware of her power too and helps her son realize his power as well. I think Gardevoir was such a great mon for her. Moonblast, Psychic obviously. I think it's going to be a great fit for Raven Baxter. And it's very high fashion. I mean, look at it. It's a perfect fit. And that's it. That's the Psychic type team I would give Raven Baxter. But I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you agree or disagree with my choices. What 6 Pokemon would you give Raven? Would you even consider her a Psychic type specialist? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And also let me know what iconic TV character for film or TV I should do next. My name is Ocean Ray Clark. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a great day. Ciao.